Grand Master, Mr. Bozy Ennis. What's good, Mr. Bozy?
You got the best hand, brother. How you feel?
Oh, man, I'm all right.
Good.
What's going on in the gym today?
Nothing, just I had to get a few guys working, boxing today, you know what I mean? Staying sharp, you know what I mean?
You got anybody with fight this week?
Yeah, that one kid I just started working with, his name's Jaron. You know what I mean? He's fighting the 25th this week, yeah.
It's your first fight with him?
Yeah.
All right, when you just get a fighter, like what is that process like?
Well, really, I really don't want him really fighting right now, though. But they, you know, he's been training and everything, you know, and Rick asked me to help him out, so, you know what I mean, they set the fight up, so, you know, I would let him, you know, learn a lot of stuff before even, you know, jump in the ring with, you know.
Now, when you get a fighter who's already been fighting,
Yeah.
like, do you just build on what he already has? Do you iron out, like, little wrinkles?
Yeah, you got to, I just add on, you know what I mean? If he's not jabbing properly, you know, you got to teach him how to jab the right way, you know what I mean? And how to catch shots, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, how to move, you know what I mean? Box in and out, side to side, you know. A lot of stuff, you know, these guys don't really know how to do, you know what I mean?
Now, he's a tall 47.
Right.
And it seems like you have a lot of different styles in here. Does that, I know you're his trainer too, but does that add to you training your son, like having a tall southpaw in camp? Is that like, you don't have to go outsource sparring when you need tall southpaws?
Well, not really that. You know, I got Ray, he's a southpaw, you know what I mean? Good work. But Boots going to have to get some different type of work, though, because, you know what I mean? Most of them guys he box, you know what I mean, he ain't really turning up, you know what I mean, on them. You know, we working on things. You know what I mean? You know, I tell him take the power off a little bit and work on a lot of speed. With certain guys, especially certain guys from our gym. You know what I mean? Once in a while I tell him to turn it up a little bit, you know what I mean?
When do you unleash him? Like, is there ever a time in camp when you just like, all right, you just take all the training wheels off and just say, go get him?
Well, that's when you're in full camp. When you're in full camp, that's what we do. You know what I mean? That's why I always try to get some guys from out of the gym, you know, from different areas. Like, you know, like what you call them, like Ryan Oman and all of them when they came down, you know what I mean? The kid from New York, you know what I mean? And the kid from Canada came down, you know what I mean? Like, she gets different work. That's when I tell them, you know, it's time to, you know, let go. You know what I mean?
Has there ever been a time where you put him up against somebody that's a couple levels above, like when he was younger, an amateur?
Well, I always kept him boxing guys that's was supposed to be over his level. Like, you know, even when he was younger, like 13 or 14 years old, I had him boxing professionals.
Oh, sure.
So, you know what I mean? And that's why he's like he is today, you know what I mean? He used to that type of stuff, you know what I mean? You know, most of the time, you've been down there when you see him boxing. Most of the guys you see him boxing, they really, you know, not on his level. Really, most of them, you know what I mean? You know, it's a few that's right there, you know what I mean, but not on his level, though. He can, when he turns it up, he can turn it up, you know what I mean? Do the same thing with them like you do with the other guys. Same thing. So it's nothing different, you know what I mean?
Is that a gift and a curse? Because the kind of sparring that you would need, those guys see him as a potential threat, so they won't do it.
A lot of guys is like that. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? A lot of guys don't even want to spar. You know what I mean? You know, but we find work. If we can't find work on the outside, we still got inside guys that really, you know, can really work with Boots. Like we got Ray Robinson. You know what I mean? You know, him and Boots work pretty good together. You know what I mean?
I see he spars a lot of cruiserweights and heavyweights.
You have to though. You know what I mean? Because the way he punched. You know what I mean? Well, you saw that. You know what I mean? And that's why I like him working with bigger guys anyway. So once you fight or spar guys lighter than him, lighter than them, like his weight or 54, whatever.